Alright, what is going on, you guys? Andrew Schmidtness back here today with a little bit different style video than my regular vlog, and I'm going to give you my 2023 Arnold Classic Physique Division top 3 placings. So that's a mouthful, but it's going to be good. We got 10 people in the lineup this year. It's going to be really competitive. Going to be a great lineup, going to be a great show. Hope to see some of you guys there. I'm going to try and make it down, but let's get into it. And before I give you my top 3 placings, I want to give you a couple honorable mentions of people that I wish would be competing this year but are not on the lineup. And first up, that's going to be Terrence Ruffin. Has a great shape. He ended up placing right outside of the top 5 at the Olympia, took 6th place. Has an incredible physique, came in a little bit less conditioned this year. I believe that is kind of the verdict as to why he placed 6th. But love seeing Terrence Ruffin. Great aesthetics, great physique, incredible poser too. Okay, then next up is going to be Wesley Fisher. I'm a big Wesley Fisher fan. I think he has incredible proportions. Hasn't done the best placings at the Olympia in the past. This year, I believe, was his best turnout, and I think he got 7th place. But really good proportions. I believe that his kind of biggest lagging point was his legs. The legs are just so big nowadays in the division that he's got to bring those up, and has brought them up quite a bit to be a little bit more competitive. But big Wesley Fisher fan. I think it's incredible. I think his lats look incredible, the way they insert into his midsection. Love his physique. Okay, now let's get into 3rd place, my 3rd place prediction, and that's going to be Mike Summerfield or Mike the Badass. I'm a big Mike the Badass, big Mike fan. I don't know. Got really good proportions too. I believe he's a little bit shorter, maybe 5'5" or so, 5'6". Not entirely sure, but a little bit shorter than the 2 guys I'm going to be talking about soon. But once again, really good proportion. Huge mid chest and back, really great legs, good lower body, good upper body, all around really solid physique, good arms. So Mike the Badass is my 3rd place prediction. He did 5th this year at the Olympia, right behind Breon Ainsley, who I believe is not competing in the Classic Physique division at the Arnold. I believe he's going to 212. I'm not sure if he's competing at the Arnold or not, but plays right behind Breon Ainsley, and I believe he's going to be this year's 3rd place. 3rd place at the Arnold. I think that, once again, really good physique. Like him a lot. Okay, moving forward, and this is where it gets a little bit controversial. Dependent upon what you think, and I believe that the 2nd place is going to be going to Erz Kalsinski this year. He placed 3rd place at the Olympia, always comes in very well conditioned, has an incredible lower body, really nice upper body as well, nice low lat insertions, good arms, good poser, overall really solid athlete. Most importantly, incredible conditioning. He always comes in with very nice conditioning, always incredibly dialed in, which does give him the upper an advantage for sure. If he comes in peeled that day and our next contestant comes in just not on par with that, it could go either way. Bodybuilding is really a game of inches at the end of the day. It's about who's best that day. Everyone's so competitive nowadays. It's just so, how you are at that moment. So it keeps it interesting. But the 2nd place is going to go to Erz for me. I'm a big Erz fan. He's a young guy. He's only 24 years old, which is incredibly impressive. Yeah, just a killer. Just look at those calves too. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. But yeah, incredible. Oh, also, I guess another honorable mention. Just reading this comment right here would be Logan Franklin. I'd really like to see Logan Franklin. Unfortunately, he had to pull out of the Olympia for health reasons, which is very sad. I was really excited to see how Logan would do. I think he has an incredible physique. But anyway, moving on. to my number one prediction, and that is going to be Ramon Dino. Ramon Dino is definitely one of my favorite bodybuilders when it comes to like just his look. I think it's incredible. He's massive. He has massive arms. Very nice legs, of course, but just geez, those arms when he hits that crucifix pose are incredible. Such, long bicep insertions there. It makes for a great pose for him, and just looks massive on his physique. I'm a big fan of his midsection too. I think that it's like either his rib cage is just a bit higher, or maybe just bows a bit longer than someone like Erz, which is a little bit more triangular. So I think that gives Ramon Dino a very illusion illusion of a really big upper body, especially when he has these lat insertions that insert a little bit higher than some of the other competitors like Chris Bumstead and Erz Kalsinski and Mike the Badass. So, and everyone knows, we all know how important back is. A big back is really important. So, but Ramon still pulls it off, of course. He's a beast. He looks really good. I'd say one potential flaw about Ramon that looks like he's working on here is going to be his posing. I know he got a bunch of shit at the Olympia for his posing, and probably, consequently got deducted a little bit because of it in points. So looks like he's working on posing with Horse MD over here, big old man. So I'm sure he's going to come in with just a new level of posing, and then I'm sure his conditioning is going to be pretty much on par with Erz, maybe not quite to that level. Erz, like I said, is infamous for that level of conditioning he brings. So that's where I'm saying it can be a toss-up. If Erz comes in peeled, Ramon Dino doesn't, and then Erz comes in with that really great posing and Ramon Dino doesn't, then I think it could go to Erz. It could really go either way. However, I'm sure that Ramon Dino wants this title bad. Coming up at second place in the Olympia, I'm sure he's just as hungry as the next guy, and putting in that work and that posing and that conditioning just in everywhere, the muscularity. So yeah, really comparable, two relatively comparable guys, although at the same time completely different, which makes it exciting. Everyone's got a different physique, different insertions, different everything. So it's a lot of fun watching these competitions and watching these people go up against one another and seeing the turnout and see who wins. But those are my predictions. I'm giving it to Ramon Dino, then I'm giving it to Erz Kalsinski. In a year or so, I could see Erz, climbing that ladder even more. But Ramon Dino, man, I'm just such a big fan of his physique. I think that he's going to be chasing that title too, right? He's going to be clawing at all those placings he can get the same way Erz is. But, for being just so young, it's unique watching Erz. You just don't even know how far his potential is. It almost seems limitless being 24 years old to where he could go, right? So that's what my placings are. Ramon Dino, Erz Kalsinski, and then Mike Summerfield. I think that those are going to be a top three. That's what I'd put money on. I think it's going to be great to watch. Like I said, I'm going to try and be there. If you guys are there, that'd be awesome. To meet some of you guys, talk about it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want me to do the open class division as well as the men's physique division in the comments section below. I follow those divisions, of course, and would be happy to do so. So let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment, really anything, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I know this is a little bit different than my regular style content, but I'm a big fan of bodybuilding. I love bodybuilding. That's what I'm trying to do personally. So I follow all these guys and honestly kind of enjoy reporting about it. So let me know what you think. Drop a comment, drop a like, really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.